Tesla shares surging more than 85% in 6 months. And Piper Jaffray thinks it's going even higher. They raised their price target today to $423, and they say, quote, nobody else comes close. It's a must-own stock. Nobody on this desk thinks that's true, because nobody owns it. What is the deal with that?
I was in it and got out of it, but that was literally $50 ago or more. So I didn't realize that this thing would continue with the momentum it has. And the fact that let's be honest, now Piper has been on this name. Look at where they were moving their price target, which was around 370 something, back up to where it is now and over 400. So this is somebody who's been very, very accurate, Scott. But the interesting thing I think about this note is overall the piece is less about the financials and far more about really what Elon Musk would like to focus on, which is more about Tesla.
This is about why they say nobody comes close. Right. Hard to find a more impactful disruptor. The company's always had a poignant mission statement, a loyal customer base, bold product designs. Now they have something even more. High volume manufacturing, impressive OPEX control, and a frugal capital spend. They've got it all.
But it does trade at 84 times earnings. And you do have the Musk factor, who's a wild card, right? And
this
so
is never going to be a valuation story.
No, it's not.
Right?
And the technology is the technology. I think it is terrific. There's nothing like it, quite frankly. But you have to have a value for each stock, and I'm just not willing to pay that kind of valuation for what you're getting. And you have very inconsistent earnings or revenue growth or projections, very inconsistent. So it's like a cult stock. You either believe in it and you're going to trust in it and you're not going to care about valuation, or you're not. So
the stock is trading where it was in February of 2017. So I'm not sure what must own. The company's arguably made a lot of progress in a lot of areas that people were skeptical, but you haven't been paid for that. If you've been in the stock for the last couple of years, you've basically been on Twitter fighting with people all day. So that's what you got as your reward.
I hear you. Yesterday we said that GE was going to be a fabulous battleground story for 2020. You're probably going to have some clues, Steph, in 2020 as to whether Culp has figured it out or not, whether there really is a turnaround story there. Are you going to get more clarity in 2020 on Tesla, or is it just going to remain?
No. Well, you have 23% of the float.
You have this battle ongoing.
You have 23% of the float short, and the consensus on Wall Street seems to be that they plugged the balance sheet hole in this last quarter. So what you're going to find out is how much of that 23% short was there because they thought this was a bankruptcy versus how, and of course, that will probably go away. And how much of that 23% short is just there because they're saying, at a best case scenario, this company gets X amount of market share and it starts to be valued like Ford. And then the multiple is 10 times too high. Like that, like what percent of the short population of that 23% was genuinely calling it Enron? And then what percent just said it's an expensive stock? I don't know what the answer is. That's what we're going to find out.
You're the car guy on the desk, right? You're the only one who owns it.
I'm the only one who owns it. It's very hard to own this. It's
you own Tesla?
I don't own Tesla.
No, you said you're the only one that owns it. You don't own Tesla.
I own GM.
Right.
Exactly.
What would get you to buy
Model
Tesla?
S.
What would get you to buy Tesla shares?
I think I have to get a comfortable valuation. I have to,
it's never going to happen, dude.
So I won't get comfortable because
that's when you want to sell it.
It's a totally cult following that has its ups and downs. And as soon as something happens that's negative to the stock, Elon Musk comes out and tweets something. He'll show something that, hey, this is the car, the truck of the future, et cetera. So I don't short, but I just won't own it because I can't see the fundamental terminal value in this stock. At some point, the party stops and the momentum people will leave. And then you're left owning a stock that's half the price.
Asking Surratt that question is a great example of what Tesla has as a problem. How do you define Tesla? Is it a stock that you want to own on the institutional side for a long-term investment? No. It has not been able to classify itself as something you want to put it in a mutual fund or a longer-term portfolio holding. There's too much volatility to it. Josh cites it's in the same place it was February of 2017. Well, along that ride, the stock got chopped in half.
Oh, yeah.
So that is not something that is going to be attractive to an institutional long-term holder. A trading stock? Yes, it could be a trading stock.
It's a trading stock. It's not an investment. I believe this honestly, that it's a trading stock. I've been in there trading it many times, Scott. Not in there now because after it had a great run, I said, all right, I'm out. I did pretty well. It continues to run to the upside. But I think right now, if I was looking at Tesla, as much as I might like it and like this note and think that they are doing the right thing, I'd probably put on a put spread.